What's going on, world? It's your boy TWiZ, and welcome to another episode of 5 Minutes of TWiZdom. 5 minutes of tips and tricks to help grow your music brand. And every so often, I like to roll out the producer edition where we interview somebody that's in the industry, somebody maybe up and coming, or somebody who's been doing it for a while, and just the impact they have on the game. And today I got a special guest today, my dog, Payso.
Yeah.
What's happening, man?
What's good?
Everything good?
Yes, sir.
That's what's up. So let everybody know who you are and what you do.
Well, I've been doing this rap thing for probably a good. I'm gonna say 7 years professionally.
No doubt.
What I mean? Putting the time, the effort, and the money behind it. Like you're supposed to.
Right.
I'm from Louisiana, Natchez to be exact. Little small town. It's probably about an hour away from Shreveport.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They got a nice crop of rappers and singers and musicians down that way too. But it's always hard to get on. You know what I mean? Smaller spots, so we gotta move around.
Right. Why do you feel like it's hard to get on in smaller cities? Because Savannah's is a small, it's not really a big market or anything. But
right.
So what makes it hard for artists to get on in those kind of situations?
It's the numbers.
It's
the population. You know what I'm saying? Also like the ratios. What type of people listen to your music? You know what I mean?
True.
Like, I give you an example, like an artist out in California, like in LA.
Right.
Like they could probably sell 1 million records just in their area. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
There's no way nobody in a small town will be able to sell 1 million. I ain't gonna say you can't sell a million anything, but
it wouldn't be from just that area.
Nah, you don't need the internet. You're gonna need, different areas to partake in your, whatever you got going on.
So you're saying it's best to travel and to go to different places?
It's good to network everywhere you go.
True.
It's good to, if somebody looks like they interested in you, if they seem like they're interested in what you got going on,
Right.
Pass on what you got going on. You know what I mean? You never know who could be the person that change your life.
True.
It
takes us that one time.
That's it.
No doubt. So definitely networking. So what are some ways as an artist, because you're independent, right? Always, right?
Mm-hmm.
So being that the responsibilities you have as being independent, you have to do everything, whether you're marketing, you're recording, making sure your songs get already done. How do you fit that all at one time? Because you're a dad too, so how do you fit all of that together and to make that happen?
You just make time for what you want.
True.
You know what I mean? It's just like everything else. You're gonna make time for the most important things. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put the things that's not so important. I ain't gonna say they're not important, but might not be important what you got going on.
True.
You know what I mean?
There's hierarchy when it comes to that.
Right.
This is number one to
prioritize.
True.
You know what I mean? So it is hard to find the time. Being that you still gotta spend time with the family.
Of course.
Being that music takes time to make.
You know what I
mean? It takes time to create it. So, you just kind of gotta find your spaces. You gotta make your times. You gotta, I don't know. I tell my people, like in the morning, like first thing in the morning when I wake up, that's when I be most I don't know why, but that's when my juices be going as far as the writer.
Right.
The writer in me. So, some mornings, I might wake up and, do what I do and get to it. Then be the mornings, I might write 2-3 songs, if I'm inspired that morning,
Sure.
you know what I mean?
Sure.
I might just start off 2 or 3 songs, you know what I mean? And as far as just getting concepts and all that together, but a lot with the music is all about your concepts.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
If you start off with your concept and then go into, verse mode or, detailing the song or whatever,
right.
it's easier for me. You know what I mean? Versus just writing a random verse and then putting it all together. You know what I mean?
Right. Which is easier for you? Do you come up with your hooks first or do you come up with a verse first?
It just depends on what I'm feeling.
True. That's what's up. Do you have a moment where, or tell me about an experience where you may have perceived something maybe just from watching TV, seeing the industry, or maybe what a star somebody may have told you, and when you actually got a chance to do it, you be like, man, this was overhyped. What is, you know, what's something that you could say that was overhyped that you thought was more than when you actually found out it wasn't?
To me, trends is just overhyped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What would you say makes them?
I don't want to diss nobody. They just like the trends in music. Sometimes they overhype, maybe. Sometimes artists will try to play with the trends and they play themselves.
Yeah.
You know, if you just be yourself, your music probably will flow all the way through. And you know, I'm all about putting out timeless music.
True.
You know what I mean? So if you going off of vibe, now don't get me wrong, you go off vibes or like what's going on the radio. Yeah, you probably can get you a number one. You probably, you know what I mean? But some of those artists, you know, they'll get them a number one and then they fizzle out. Yeah. And then they stuck trying to recreate number ones. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just making music and letting it flow.
True.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just say following the trend.
It definitely is, because everybody feels like if they do the same thing that they found a formula or something like that.
And then now that's lack of originality.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't authentic then.
Most definitely. So you're saying like just being authentic basically is a formula to longevity.
Right.
When it comes in the game.
Right.
Okay. Who's an artist you would say that you felt had a longevity type of career that you would say you would want something like that?
Well, Jay-Z. He's, you know, he everything that entrepreneur, you know, want to be.
True.
And he's still alive.
Facts. That's a big one.
So, yeah, he just made a billion too. So. Yeah.
Just and music for him was just like a gateway. It was just like the door opening to all these different possibilities, man. And I think that's what's the most exciting thing about music.
He made the music create opportunities for him.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what
exactly. And once upon a time, a lot of people would just say they would look to the music for that was their cap. That was as long as they were successful in music, that was it. But you know, he showed that, man, listen, this is just one stream. You can get multiple streams doing this when you build the connections for it. I think that's one of the greatest lessons you probably could ever teach anybody or tell anybody about that.
Right. And he did it. Jay done it his way. I don't feel like I've seen him follow trends.
Yeah,
what's hot?
He's always been.
He always
was the trend.
Right.
Yeah.
So
that's deep, man. How do you feel the artist and producer connection? How do you feel like that has to work for you to be successful?
It makes it easy.
True.
You know what I mean? Like if you done built a relationship with somebody else, like prior, like or the producer knowing like your style,
True.
like knowing, you know, cause I get this all the time. I go to different producers I'm affiliated with.
Right.
They'll be like, man, you know, a lot of people come get my beats and they just don't. I would have never thought that they would have done what they done. I've done it how you done it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you always flip my beat into something, you know.
So
I didn't think it was gonna become. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, and that's where I feel like every artist is unique with that, and I feel like every producer is unique with that. But you gotta build some type of relationship. But how artists don't build a relationship with producers is most of these artists is trying to finesse the producer.
Yeah.
Or the producer will try to finesse you.
Yeah.
Example. After certain producers figure out, you know, your capability with your music, a lot of them will start sending you free beats and you know, free beats. You know,
you get the quotation.
Yeah. So, then what happens if one of those free beats blow? You see what I'm saying?
Knocking at your door.
Right. They go home, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, you know I had. Well, the beat really wasn't free. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, vice versa. You got, artists that'll just pay for leases and then think the beat theirs.
Yeah.
That don't work like that neither.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
do you think they need to understand that? Do you think they need to understand basically?
They need to understand everything before they start buying the beats. They need to understand what's a lease. They need to understand what's exclusive rights.
Right.
They need to understand what's the non-exclusive rights. You know what I mean? They need to understand all that. Personally, if you know that this beat finna be like, but how are you gonna know?
Yeah.
How can you gauge? A song before the song is made?
Yeah.
And say, oh, well, this the one that I'm gonna make sure I get exclusive rights on because I know I can do. You don't know what you might feel like that, but the rest of the world might not feel like that.
True. So you saying it's better to lease until you know for sure after you recorded the song.
I mean, it just depends. It just depends on who the producer is. Okay, if I can get an exclusive on a Timberland beat for a nice price or something, I'm gonna buy that exclusive because that's Timberland. You see what I'm saying? You pay for the name. You see what I'm saying? So it depends on the producer. It depends on how hot the producer is. It depends on how relevant the producer is. It depends on their overall worth as a producer. Like how do other people look at them as a producer? You know what I mean? So artists should just know that. You know what I'm saying? Artists should just, they shouldn't just know, but they need to learn that before they start buying these beats. And, personally, if you just jumping in, just do a couple mixtapes, bro. You see what I'm saying? Test your water, see where see what your fans like, try to gauge it, and you know what I mean? That's what I would do.
No doubt. That's my information because a lot of times artists just think, that you just hop in the game, you just make music and that's it. There's a whole lot of business that comes with that.
And then they don't want to pay for that part.
Yeah. And that's, to be honest with you, that's probably the lowest on the totem pole. Like leasing beats and getting a free stuff.
That's easy.
Yeah. You still got to record, you got your mix.
That's easy.
Because I know some engineers that charge like for mixing. They charge my car note. Respect the hustle, but it just let you know it's possible. Depending on what market and how, like you said, how relevant.
I know those kind of do it.
That's what it is. It's like, Timberland was like, for a beat, it's a half a mix.
Right.
Like, what?
So if you working with him, he fuck with you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. So that's what's up, man. What is something else do you think artists should probably learn other than just beats? Like, what is something else as an artist that they probably need to know moving forward?
Promo is the most important thing.
Yes.
No artist don't know anything. Promo is the most important thing. You could have the dopest song in the world.
True.
Keep it on head.
It ain't nothing.
It's just a dope song for you. It's a dope song for your area. It's a dope song for your house, probably. So
that's about it.
Promo is the most important thing. Out of buying beats, out of buying studio time, promo is the most important thing.
Promo is like a double-edged sword because promo not only, like you said, if somebody create a really good song, they're able to get it out, but also promo, it also allows some garbage songs to make it out. Yeah, right. It's like, bruh, like this song sucks, but how do they?
Right. How do I hear it? The hour on the hour.
On the hour, on every station. That's one thing I started hating about the radio. Like you can hear one song right here.
I listen to podcasts.
Podcasts, yeah.
I listen to people talk about sports on the radio a lot. Like I don't too much listen to the radio because of that. Though.
Yeah.
Because of that.
What are some promo tactics that you probably saw work for you that that other artists you probably can encourage other artists to do, or something that you may know that the people don't know that you could just throw some gems out there?
Well, the easiest way to promote is just the people engaging with you.
True.
But the only way people gonna engage with you is you're gonna have to constantly put up material on it.
True.
You know what I mean? So
how hard is that to kind of keep up and post stuff all the time?
It's like I say, if you got something going on in your life, you see what I'm saying? That's why I say this rap is easy when you base it off your real life.
True.
You see what I'm saying? You making up these fabricated stories, and it becomes harder and harder and harder. It becomes harder for you to make up those stories, and it becomes harder for people to believe you when stuff's not adding up. You see what I'm saying? So if you basing it off your life and everyday experience, it's like you got no choice but to keep it authentic. You see what I'm saying? You got no choice but to keep it real with your people.
Yeah.
As far as being able to put up material, like I say, if you boring, it ain't gonna be for you off dump.
That's true. That's true.
You know, we'll put it down and just look like everybody, you know. I know people that got Instagrams that have 0 posts and they be on Instagram.
Scroll.
0 posts, but so that's what are you doing? You're doing nothing but strolling all day. That's got to be what you're doing all day.
All day.
You see what I'm saying? So
you're just trying to set up something.
just have to know I'm going.
Ghost followers.
Right. Probably talking shit on everybody comments, like, and then you go and they pay like, who is this? You know what I'm saying?
Random character emoji characters.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, just have something going on, and you'll be able to post whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Depend, like if you, it all depends. Okay, if you trying to be a model,
right?
Yeah, you should have something where you ain't gotta be paid modeling gigs, but something to show the people that you trying to do something. If you're a producer, you know you gotta put up some of them clips of them beats.
You got to.
Them folks ain't finna believe you.
Yeah.
Me with the rap, you know, you gotta drop little snippets of songs, little freestyles, you know. If you don't do that, like, you're not gonna get any engagement with the stuff. You see what I'm saying? So, and then there's different ways to engage as far as what you're gonna do on your normal page and what you're doing on your story. On Instagram, you know what I mean? So you just gotta learn how to manipulate it the best way for you. If you learn how to manipulate it, like, you're gonna be good. That's easy though. That's easy. I'm just not a clout chaser, so I'm not gonna be one of the ones on there doing all kind of crazy, you know, just to get hurry up and go to his page for this, or go, you know, if they come to my page, they finna come to my page for some music.
That's real.
Come and get them a link, or, you know, I'm finna inspire them to go, you know, just be a better person.
Yeah, most definitely. Because I know, I would say TWiZ has successly did that. Like, I thought his career was. I used to like TWiZ back then.
I watched. TWiZ one of my favorites.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this man popping on Instagram because of him just really just cranking up jokes and stuff like that.
This was the great thing about what I seen with TWiZ. He when I first started following him, TWiZ had a couple 100,000 followers.
Yeah.
Now he got a couple million.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just off of him. And I wouldn't say that he was being extra or nothing. He was just letting the people know how TWiZ is.
Yeah.
You know, letting the world know, you know, what be going on, you know, with him. Like I say, if your life got something going on in it, you know, that's entertainment wise, like,
people keep up.
Yeah, go ahead. You trying to make the money off entertainment anyway.
That's right.
So
giving people something to enjoy.
Right. But he did do that. He did do that. I seen him do that. I seen who else did that? As far as I seen Boosie did that.
Yeah.
You know, Boosie didn't have a lot of, you know, and of course he was locked up as far as my Instagram took off or whatever.
Yeah.
But he done caught up now.
Oh yeah, he most definitely did. Do you see social media working against certain people? Because I know I saw one artist, you know, they ended up doing something to like homeless people and stuff like that, and it kind of went viral and everything like that. Do you think it could work against you in that sense?
I don't like that. I didn't spoke on that before.
That's real.
Not just saying, don't do nothing for the homeless or nothing, but this is what I'm saying. If somebody already down, why put them on camera while they down?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would want to be on camera. Like, I want the help.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to be on camera though.
That's how I look at it.
That's
yeah. I feel like, you know, and you know, I can get a little bit religious with it, but you know, in the Bible it says if you help a brother or sister in need, you do it behind closed doors. You know, you don't have to broadcast. That's what you're doing.
Right.
And there's a lot of artists out there. Like I know Nas is one of them. Nelly is definitely one of them. Where they're just doing things for their communities.
But they ain't everywhere.
Yeah, they ain't broadcasting. Like you ain't even know unless maybe somebody broadcasted it or just saw it and was like, "Hey, this is a good thing." I'm gonna shine a light on you for it for your good deeds.
Because they're not doing it for clout. They genuinely doing it. You see what I'm saying? So you got the people that post like, "Oh look, I had went and gave the homeless man, bought him something to eat and all." Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Keep that between you and God. Yeah. He gonna repay you. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gotta tell the world that, you know what I mean?
That's real.
Unless you doing fundraisers or you throwing them, you know what I'm saying? Now that's different because now you gotta promote it and make it big for them. So, But as far as like just single deeds or everyday things that you do, like, man, you don't gotta put on.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I feel like that's just you just looking for something in return,
right?
And that's not
you looking for somebody to give you a pat on your back to be a good Samaritan. Yeah. Like, if you're a good Samaritan, just be a good Samaritan. Yeah,
that's real. That's real, man. Well, let everybody know where they can find you at, bros.
Yeah, man. I'm on Instagram, Mike Payso. I'm on Facebook, Payso318. Go get that Goku. That's the last EP I dropped. Yeah. Last mixtape I dropped was 5th Street. Y'all go download that there. You know what I mean? That's on that Piff. It's on Audio Mac. It's on live mixtapes. If you ain't seen my videos, you might want to cop one of these. Yeah, got like 17 videos on it. That's what my man's.
But that's what's up. I'm in the game, bro. I got a 14-hour ride, bro. So I'm definitely going when the kids go to sleep.
But
that's dope, man.
That's about it. Oh, and go subscribe on my YouTube. It's Mike Payso318. Yeah, do that too.
Definitely subscribe to YouTube, man. I seen some of it, man. Listen, right? I saw some of the videos and didn't know it was him. I'm like, bruh, Buck is going in right now. And I was like, I'm into the page. And I'm like, cause you had dropped like 4 videos back to back one time, bro. And I'm just like, man, a lot of these clips a little raw. And then that's when I saw the Goku. I saw the Goku because I'm a big anime fan, so you hit one day.
That's my shit, man.
And I looked at it, I was like, oh, that's my dog. Man, Payso was just doing it, bro. Yeah. So
I'm just trying to keep the ball rolling.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
I got some new I got a new EP come out next month. I'm gonna say July, no later than the end of July. Right. And it's called No Breaks. My partner back home, JTG Beats, he produced the whole thing.
That's love. So you still showing love from back home? Yeah.
I recorded that project, everything home.
Oh, word.
I did 2 EPs when I went home. I did one with Matt Page. It's already out. That's on Matt Page SoundCloud. It's called First Communion. Right. Probably came out like a month ago, but that's fairly new too. That's what's going on right now. Yeah. Besides the single I just recorded with this dude here.
Hey, boy, listen.
I don't know when that comes. Whenever he finished. You know what I'm
Pressure, boy.
I'm putting that out.
So now I'm going to drop this episode close to when I get there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no doubt, man, no doubt. But trust me, I'm gonna enjoy mixing that one, bro. I can't wait. Both of them, I'm excited for both of the tracks. Right, that one track, boy. Right, that's that heat. Right.
Shout out to Low Key too.
There it is. Sure, man. It's a pleasure interviewing you. Thank you for working with you, man. No doubt. This has been another episode of 5 Minutes of TWiZ. Make sure you hit both our subscribe. On YouTube, and definitely follow on Instagram, TWiZman56, and go ahead and tell them one more time what the IG is.
Yeah, it's Mike Payso on IG, is Payso318 on Facebook, and my YouTube is Mike Payso318.
That's what it is, man. Peace.